It's the weekend rip.
Oh, 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 it's the end of the week.
It's the weekend rip.
It's the weekend rip. Everybody's ripping. Everybody's dipping. That was me putting dip in my mouth.
Everybody's ripping for the weekend. Having to do like that?
You know who's having a good weekend?
Me.
Larry Ellison.
Shit.
Man, dude. And I got to say, we look good in those
I know, with the
little
little
evil guy goatees.
With a little.
The little devil goatee?
Yeah.
Man, not saying he's the devil. He's the richest man in the world right now.
But did he choose to style his facial hair after the devil? Who can say?
God, that fucking pencil mustache. Brother, what are you, a Backstreet Boy?
Us meeting the devil and just not even scared. Just, God, the pencil mustache? What's
really
wrong with you, dude?
Devil's like, what's the matter? You don't like it?
Devil's so embarrassed he can't even take us to hell.
Man, what a week, huh? What a week.
What a week. Slow week, they're saying.
Yeah, well, not for me. It's been an incredible, veritable roller coaster of a ride for me. You know what happened. The people don't yet.
You know what happened? The people don't.
The people don't. Before I get into that, why don't we talk a little bit about some numbers, shall we?
Let's talk numbers. Let's ring the register a little bit.
QQQ. Thank you very much. Surprising to no one, we are in our, I believe it is our either 5th or 6th month straight up. And I looked at the numbers, and since the lows of this year, we have been up. We've only had 4 out of like 25 down weeks. Every week it's just up.
I'll tell you what. When Donald Trump said there's going to be so much winning, you're going to get tired of winning. I didn't understand exactly what he meant, but now I kind of get it.
Yeah, it's because the fix is in, man. It's Gem's world. We're just living in it. We're in a little bit of options control. Look at that crap. Fix my damn hair.
Look at that crap. Look at that crap.
The fix is in, man. The little bit of options do be controlling the market. And it doesn't matter. I read a stat that there's like $7 trillion on the sidelines in money market funds. That just means that, and it's just at the most opportune times, just when it feels like we're topping out, you see that tweet and you just know. I just know. Narrative wise, it's like, this is what the Bears have, or the Bulls have. The Bulls have everything going in their favor. Everybody's now looking at next week with FOMC. They're like, there's a 94% chance on Kalshi or whatever poly market that they're gunning for a rate cut. And if everybody's looking at this one thing, is it going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news? No. It's going to be a buy the rumor, buy the news. Because that's what happens. Because the Bears.
I'm looking now at
the Bears have poop in their fur.
I'm looking now at poly market.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the Q's up 1.38% on the week. SPY 1.32% on the week. Grandpa's wake up, Grandpa, because the Dow is up. Wake up, Grandpa, and wipe his butt. 0.87 on the week. Bitcoin 4.9%, and the VIX. The VIX is almost getting too young for the Lolita Express.
They're going. Oh, I don't know.
I
actually don't know. I think they don't have.
Bill Clinton's going. I don't know. I don't know about that. I can't do Bill Clinton.
It's been too long.
That girl is too young to be flying on this airplane.
It's missing something.
I know.
I know.
I know.
It leaves something.
It's because I don't have enough of I don't have a full enough vocal range. Anyway, the VIX is just down in the toilet, and man, buddy, I'm pissed. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm just so sick of it.
Tell me what happened.
It's just every day. It's just the same fucking story. I got to mute myself because I don't want to be cussing so damn much.
You don't want to be General Custard.
I closed out with I was like, I'm so frustrated because I was talking to this guy, Derek, who's the risk manager at T3 where I trade. And he's like, I think October, man. And I'm like, no, because that's how the higher we go, and the longer we go without actually dropping, it just means that we're either going to go sideways and up or just keep going up. And anything that happens that's not explicitly like nuclear war at this point, nothing's going to bring this market down. And why does it frustrate me? Because it just means the rich get richer. Larry Ellison wakes up $100 billion richer. You know that's what happened, right?
Yeah.
In a single day. $100 billion.
I'm happy for him, honestly.
He deserves it.
He
But
works.
we're going to be positive today. We're going to be, because I am. I'm still, all things considered.
Things are good.
Yeah. Well, before we get into Oracle and stuff, because it's all about that AI spend and stuff. There's a Chinese ticker, QMMM, and I shorted this thing on.
I think you told me that you kind of found this on the Bear Cave, right?
Yeah. Well, first where I heard about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I first heard about it on the Bear Cave.
Shout out to Bear Cave.
Huge shout out
to
Edwin.
Edwin.
Huge shout out to Edwin. Beat you.
Shout out to Edwin.
I shorted this stupid thing, this stupid mother effing thing. Just put it on look at that. You see that big spike there earlier in the week? That's where old Benny Boy got caught short. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I requested to borrow 500 shares, and I started shorting it at around 90 something, and I shorted another 100 into 100, and I maxed out my short position at an average of like 104. And this thing just unrelentingly shot up over the course of multiple halts. It would halt, and then it would be indicating to open up another 30%. And I watched my little thing go from negative 5,000 to negative 20,000 to negative 45,000 to negative 60, and all the way up to negative $90,000.
Which you like.
Which I like, yeah.
We're keeping it positive. You liked it.
I liked it.
It was good.
I honestly, I wasn't really feeling much because I knew that it was like, this is going to be fine, whatever. Because they were sporting a $13 billion market cap at $2.5 million in revenue, something like that. And I shorted that thing. Someone just said in the chat, oh, good Lord, you shorted QMM. Yeah, I did. And I was down about $90,000 on paper at one point, and in the last 10 minutes of trading.
So just goes, why did you short that one?
Because I am stupid. I'm a stupid idiot. What do you think? Huh? Do I look smart to you?
Someone also said another big gold week, but we're talking about
another big gold week. Of course, it's a big gold week. Anyway, I was down that much, and then after hours, it started to tank. It started to absolutely crap the bed, just like Grandpa, crapping the bed. And I covered 200 out of the 500 shares at 120, and then I covered the remaining 300 at 95. All told, I lost $380.
That's not bad.
No, it ain't bad.
I thought you were up. You were up for a little bit, weren't you?
I thought that I was. I was
okay.
doing the math wrong, and then when I logged on, and I looked at my report, it was I lost $380.
I'm just doing the quick back of the envelope math here, and losing 380 is better than losing 90K. That is
exactly right.
Just a quick.
And I was gonna see. So when I cross a certain threshold of losses intraday, I have to email the trade desk and my risk manager, Derek, and ask for permission to have that waived for the day so that I can continue trading. And I almost did it, and I almost requested, and I almost borrowed another 500 shares above 250, and I was like, I should short more. But then I thought, nah, because what if it goes up to like 800 tomorrow? Then I'll be wanting to crash my car through a farmer's market. So I didn't do that. But if I had, I would have actually made money. So the other nasty thing, though.
There's another nasty thing.
Yesterday, I shorted IONQ, which is one of those bullshit-ass quantum stocks. And I woke up today to it being up like 20%. So I'm down on IONQ short $25,000.
You can't catch a break.
Nope. And then I shorted OKLO this morning, which is one of those bullshit nuclear stocks that doesn't make any money yet. And I'm down $2,300 on that. But the reason I'm shorting those is because I think that they are going to be the first ones to start dropping when the market starts dropping, which it won't do. But BMNR.
It also feels like you're trading contra to what you're saying. You're like, I know we're just going up and up. And even, who was it, your risk manager being like, well, it's going to come down. And you're like, no, I know it's going up. But then you're like, well, I should probably trade that it's going down.
Because you know why?
Because you're stupid.
Because as soon as I get long and as soon as I buy calls
it's
on the
gonna
spot,
go. I mean, it's gonna go
gonna
down.
fucking tank.
I know.
It's just gonna. Because that's happened before, months and months and months and months, and then I finally go, I've had enough. I dump my puts. Literally, I've had it happen where an hour later it just tanks, and I'm like, I am the main character of the simulation, and I'm getting fakakta right now, and that's
we control these like me with Bitcoin. It's going up and up and up.
It's great.
I tried to tank it and I can't.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a world where bears just can't catch a break, and even like Apple, I think Apple just had some bad news or something. What was it? Their new phone isn't allowed in China or something like that. And you would think Apple would be down on that. No, Apple actually up. And
you have to remember, bad news is good news,
dude. Yeah, Duolingo. You would think that the news about Apple having the instant translation thing in the AirPods would be a death knell for Duolingo. No, it's spiked.
That's insane.
It's just because I think it's just because bulls know that they've got bears by the balls, and all it takes is a little squeeze to squeeze them up.
Interesting.
So
you would think Duolingo would have been.
I mean, it has been cut in half.
The fact that
last 6
Duolingo has
months.
been hanging on this, it's a horrible way to learn a language.
Duolingo.
Have you ever used it?
No, but it's a $14 billion company currently.
I'm sure there will be people in the chat who are like, I liked it, but just what a bad way to learn a language.
Yeah, you got to go talk to a native, man, or something.
I've actually used
watch children's TV.
I've actually used Claude a little bit for because I'm trying to get better at Greek, and it's honestly not bad.
There you have it.
It's a little bit useful.
Well, speaking of AI,
in a way that Duolingo is just a mess.
Speaking of, you do look good in that hat. Speaking of AI, it's just a huge shout out to Ed Zitron, who just wrote an article on his Substack about this Oracle earnings report. Because what happened? Oracle, one of the biggest names in cloud and AI infrastructure, just reported their earnings this week, and they reported despite missing. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, I'll get to that in a sec, but despite missing on estimates, despite a miss all around, the stock shot up. I don't even remember, 20%, 25%, something like that. Because they reported that they have a 360% increase in the backlog of demand for cloud and database, totaling $455 billion, which at this point is half of their valuation. Because cloud infrastructure is supposed to grow 77% to $18 billion in its current fiscal year, and then to $144 billion by 2030. Apparently, $300 billion of that $455 billion is supposed to come from OpenAI somehow.
It was about
because they don't have that. They don't have that cash.
It was about 20%. It looks like.
But then I did short Oracle.
You shorted it.
Yeah, I bought some puts. I bought some.
I think today it was down 5%.
Yeah, I followed some options flows because there were some big. Yesterday there was big volume, or 2 days ago there was big volume on the weekly 300s, and those went $8 in the money. So, did I make money on them? Sure, but not as much as I could have because I sold them yesterday because I'm a fucking moron.
He's okay.
I'm kidding. I'm not
fine.
that frazzled. I'm up on the day, so
he's up on the day. So
let's see. OpenAI. Let's click that link. OpenAI signed.
Someone in the chat said OpenAI doesn't even make money to pay them right now.
No, I know. That's what's such a joke about this. OpenAI signed a $300 billion GPU data center deal with Oracle. And yeah, let's see. Larry Ellison gained $100 billion in a single day, despite no GPUs being shipped. He invested in OpenAI's $1 trillion valuation round. Wait, not $1 trillion. There's no way that they've got $1 trillion valuation. I think this might be inaccurate or is misleading. And Sam Altman is apparently going to use $300 billion that he doesn't have to pay Oracle somehow. They're
describing the
flywheel. Yeah. You invest in OpenAI, which is going to in turn give you money for these things, and
then the Oracle stock pumps again. Larry makes another $100 billion. Larry invests in OpenAI.
It's just a fucking joke, man. And it's wild because you would think you would think that the market would start to react to these things. You would think that the market would see and recognize, because it's all being propped up on this AI spend, or at least the promise of AI spend. But it's increasingly obvious that some of these companies, OpenAI including and especially, don't actually have the cash to back up these claims.
Yeah, I guess that's the real concern too, is as you're talking about all of the, when things do come down, it seems like people are recently talking about how AI is a bubble. I mean, there was always people saying it, but now there's a lot more people coming around to it. And even if it doesn't pop, but if it starts to contract, it's propping up a lot of the market. And I mean, what happens to deals like this when all the air does start to come out?
Yeah, what happens when the fart turns out to be a great big turd?
And I mean, you're seeing, oh God, who? Maybe it was Apollo. Someone put out that new study that AI adoption rates at all these firms are now going down for the first time. They had this line going nicely up. More people are adopting, and people are starting to go, maybe I'm not finding it that useful. Maybe it's not the tool we needed.
I personally wouldn't adopt AI because I'm not ready to be a father.
But if you were,
I would want to have my own AI with a human woman. Don't laugh at that shit. Let's bring up that tweet that we just took down, because I like that, from Ophir. Or what was it? Yeah, Oracle has $11 billion in cash, $105 billion in debt, generates $20 billion in cash flow from operations, and is now free cash flow negative. How is this all going to work exactly? Oracle has to buy the chips, take on more debt, while OpenAI has $10 billion in revenue, but will spend $60 billion a year in CapEx for 5 years. What exactly, man? What? I just feel like everybody's got
exactly what?
Yeah, everybody's got blinders on, and we've got here in our notes that this wouldn't be the first time that Oracle has bullshitted the market and has made aggressive earnings or aggressive moves. Apparently, during the .com era, they had to restate earnings and lay off 10% of their workforce. Larry Ellison he's got a history of really misleading. During the .com era, he consistently lied to investors and faced multiple class action lawsuits. They had accounting irregularities, most notably in the 90s, when they did exactly what they repeated this earnings report. They booked future sales to boost current revenue.
You also have to give it to Larry Ellison. He's on the cutting edge of
bullshit,
of plastic surgery. You've never seen a guy who looks like that. Congratulations for not necessarily looking younger, but just an age no one's ever conceived of before.
Yeah. That's a really good way of putting it.
It's quite cool. He certainly doesn't look whatever he is in his 70s or 80s.
He's 82.
He doesn't look young.
Yeah,
but he doesn't look 82.
Yeah, you really.
It's a very bizarre.
He looks an age no one has ever.
Yeah, he's created a new age.
He's created a new age. Ay. I guess in 1990. Whoa, what is this 1996? Let's pull this up. Larry Ellison in 1996. Spot on what the future would look like. I'm curious because I didn't see that earlier. I think it's a video from Facebook. Oh, it's just is it an interview from, do we have that? We don't have that, do we? I'm going to take that as a no. Oh, there we go. No, that's not the one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the Larry Ellison in 1996. Spot on what the future would look like. I've got it highlighted in the doc. There we go. Let's play it. Live broadcast. Anything can happen. Oh, it's muted. Jesus God.
There's renovation. There's going to be change, and Microsoft's future is not assured.
That's anything good for the internet. Yeah, we're very supportive of it because the internet does not require a PC.
Larry believes the PC will be replaced with a cheap device he calls an information appliance. It will be a glorified television which will access information and computing simply by connecting to giant computers via the internet. Just like turning on a tap, and the PC will go the way of the well and the bucket.
I hate the PC with a passion. Me going down to the store and buying Windows 95, I get in my car, drive down to a store, buy a cardboard box full of bits, encoded on a piece of plastic, a CD-ROM, bring it home, read a manual, and install this thing. You must be kidding. Put the stuff on the net. It's bits. Don't put bits in cardboard. Cardboard in trucks. Trucks to stores. Me go to the store. Pick this stuff out. It's insane. Okay, I love the internet. I want information. It flows across the wire.
Okay,
I have to say, I mean, you got to give it to him on that. That 1996 to be talking like that is.
That's the thing. Is like
the PC was still a magical invention in 1996. For him to be like, no, put it on the net is just.
Yeah. I mean, once you've got your foot in the door and you've got enough power and influence and you've got the company that's essentially building the infrastructure for the internet, you're unstoppable.
Yeah.
You can see the future and you just know that it's a matter of Moore's law getting in the way. Is that the one? Moore's law? Yeah. The chip.
It's hard for me to imagine because I was 7, so everything was kind of magic for me in 1996. But I am very curious how many adults could be that forward thinking about what the future was.
Yeah. I mean, I remember my uncle's friend was married to like a high up person at Sun Microsystems, which was a very, very big company. And she was a multi-millionaire, which pisses me off because it's like, hey, Dad, you were like talking with this guy and his wife and hanging out and stuff. Didn't she say like, guys, the internet, buy anything? Well, maybe he did. Maybe he bought fucking pets.com. For all I know. He did own Oracle. I remember that. I think after he died, I sold it because me and my brothers each had some Oracle stock and it was down whatever amount, like $7,000 or something. And I was like, fucking Dad, come on, man. Oracle. And it's 30x'd by now. Anyway.
You got paper hands, man.
Yeah, I know.
Your dad left you a nice little nest egg of Oracle.
We had Disney.
Larry Ellison's doing all he can for you.
Yeah. He looks like he'd be Mark Zuckerberg's dad, doesn't he?
No, I don't see that, but
okay. All right, fair enough.
I mean, all the features I think of Mark, the curly hair, he doesn't have it.
I don't know. Larry Ellison is mighty red. He's got that.
Dude, the redness.
He's got that
even
red.
Back then, a complexion
no one's ever seen before.
No one's ever seen before.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Let's talk about the Ellison empire, shall we?
Let's do it.
He's a 41% owner of one of the world's most valuable enterprise software and cloud companies. The market cap is now around $1 trillion, 0.9 trillion. He's got David Ellison, which is his son, I believe, now runs a combined studio/TV/streaming business. They own CBS, Paramount Pictures, Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon, Showtime, with an enterprise value now reported in the tens of billions of dollars. There's now rumors that they're going to be purchasing Warner Brothers. So huge shout out to David Ellison. Put me in one of your movies, my good bitch. I'll suck you off.
Get this guy as the next Ethan Hunt.
Yeah, could be Tom.
You got the Mission Impossible superfan right here.
Yeah, dude.
He's ready.
I'll jump out of an airplane without a parachute, not even for the movie. I'll kill myself for you, sir.
Whatever you need.
Whatever you need. Do you need me to die? I'll do it. Yeah, Skydance Pictures, man. Oh my God.
They're gonna, when you turn the TV on, the likelihood of you watching a Skydance production is going to be astronomical.
Yeah. And then they've got his daughter runs Annapurna Pictures, Megan Ellison. And
I do have to say,
super hot. You love?
No, I actually don't even.
You think she's ugly?
No.
I know, I'm kidding.
I was going to say, Annapurna felt like a big deal a while ago, but is it fair to say they low-key fell off?
They produced Her, American Hustle.
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
Joy, Zero Dark 30, 20th Century Women, Phantom Thread, If These Beale Streets Could Talk.
If Beale Street could talk.
Yeah, If These Beale Streets Could Talk. Like I said, they own I guess.
But more recently?
Yeah, I don't know. What can you see?
That's in 2025, The Testament of Anne Lee. I don't know what that is.
Sounds like shit to me.
Night Bitch, which was that weird movie where Amy Adams becomes a dog at night.
Oh, yeah.
Landscape with an Invisible Hand in 2023. I don't even know what that is. Nimona is an animated movie that I don't think made a splash. She Said, I don't think I know what that is. Kajillionaire. Again, I'm not. The last one I know is Bombshell, which was about breaking the story about Me Too.
Mm-hmm.
That was from 2019. That was the last one.
Where they tried to get us to feel bad for the Fox News women.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
They low key fell off a little bit. I'm just gonna say it.
Actually, I
I'm
would
not
say
saying
high
she
key.
can't turn it around.
I would say high key.
High key.
High key. I didn't know this, but Larry Ellison owns Indian Wells. How's that make you feel?
I did know that because I go to.
He's got photos of his face everywhere.
No, you just hear. I go every year, and you just inevitably you have that thought. You're like, when did this start? And you start Googling it, and you're like, wow, they've been doing this since like 1970, whatever. And you're like, oh yeah, Larry Ellison owns it.
I just remember seeing him racing his like, it's the richest guy, rich guy thing you've ever seen. Have you seen their like catamaran races in San Francisco Harbor Bay or whatever? Oh my God. You know what a catamaran is, with the mega giant sails where they've got like 30 guys doing their, adjusting the sails and whatnot.
Yeah.
He owns obviously it's just the most rich guy hobby or whatever to have, to own one of those teams and race those mega yacht boat sailboat things in the Bay Area. It's just wild.
Someone, I might stand corrected here. Someone said, "Yo, just saw the testament of Ann Lee at TIFF. Great.
Okay.
Annapurna could be back. We'll see. It is the era of the Ellison, so they might be turning Annapurna around. Who knows?
I don't understand how this happens, but Larry Ellison owns a majority of Lanai, the Hawaiian island, including hospitality and wellness assets and infrastructure ventures under Pulama Lanai. Lanai.
That's the one they don't let people go to, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yo, uncle, can I get a Loco Moco? Do you think Larry Ellison talks that way when he goes to Hawaii?
No.
Hey, let me get 3 Loco Moco.
I doubt
He
it.
speaks pidgin in Hawaii. I love Hawaii.
Have you been to Hawaii? Yeah, you have.
Yeah. I had a Loco Moco.
Wait, what is that?
It's like eggs on rice.
Is it with the spam?
I don't know. I think.
Yeah.
Oh God, that reminds me. There's a place here in LA that does apparently really, really good like spam musubi. I want it so bad.
We'll get it.
But they close at 4 p.m. all the time, pissing me off. What kind of business are you running? What are we on, Hawaiian hours?
What kind of candy shit operation is this?
What is this, island time?
I actually found out you're not supposed to say that.
Yeah, but okay. Right. He was a former board member of Tesla. He owns about 1.5% of Tesla still. I mean, Jesus Christ. Give me $1 billion.
You would do cooler things.
I mean, I don't think so, but I don't know, maybe.
What would you buy?
Give me $100 million. Give me $10 million, sir.
Give
Challenge
me $1 million.
Show me. You know what Annapurna and Skydance combined with Larry Ellison should do? All these fucking libtards talk about how nepo babies and shit. Let's see what a real libtard does with like $10 million. Let's see if this young moron can actually do something with $10 million. Call it the challenge or something.
That is a fun. I want to see someone like Larry Ellison, make his child live in abject poverty and be like, you gotta fight it out,
or just like prove me wrong, bitch. Like,
or
give
what we
me
do?
$10 million and see what I can do with it.
Whenever someone is born in the country, they get whatever. They get $100 million.
Yeah, that is what happens. They get whatever.
No, they get $100 million, and then this way you really can. You're allowed to be like, if someone's poor, it's their fault. They had $100 million and they squandered it, and you can just see what they bought and stuff. It's like, oh, dude, you thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, wouldn't be me. If someone like Larry Ellison gave me access to, let's call it $50 million, I am confident running a portfolio of $50 million, I could 10x it. Yep, I said it.
I'd be one of the ones they make fun of. I would just never work again.
You just disappear with it?
Oh, he just enjoyed his life. Ew.
Get this guy out of here. But yeah, man. I mean, we got on here just the perspective on the size and scope of these various American empires. What with between the top rich guys, Larry Ellison, the Ellison family, they've got, Jesus Christ, man. It really is. I mean, your eyes start to glaze over. They've got ORCL, which is the revenues of $20 billion, the database software and licensing, $30 billion revenue estimates, Paramount, Skydance, $28 billion enterprise value, Annapurna Pictures, $1 billion private valuation. The Lanai Island Holdings with real estate and hospitality around $1 billion in assets. Indian Wells, Sail GP, the sailing thing I was talking about, $1 billion. Elon Musk, you got fucking $850 billion valuation in Tesla, $180 billion value. This is making me sick. I don't even want to continue.
$12 billion estimated value. Important to note, he bought it for, what was it, 44 billion?
Like that. Yeah.
That's a good return on investment there. Neuralink, $5 billion estimated value. I say stick that thing in my brain now. I'm ready to do it. The Boring Company, $6 billion estimated value.
It all sucks. I mean, these companies are so massive and they make so much money. It's hard to wrap your head around.
It's funny seeing some of these. I'm very curious what comes next for a lot of these companies. Apple, especially, just looking at, obviously they're a massive company with a $3.3 trillion market cap. What a dud on that.
I don't give a rat's ass.
You want an iPhone Air?
No.
It's small enough already. The only thing people care about is battery and basically that. And they're like, we made it super small and the battery sucks now.
Yeah, Tim Apple coming out. Hey y'all.
And it's $1,000.
We made the iPhone smaller now.
It's hard
just
not
like
to,
you want.
It's hard not to feel like they're a little bit out of ideas.
Oh, they're 100% out of ideas. The shit sucks. I would switch if I wasn't so Apple pilled.
I know
all my devices.
They've got me in the
whatnot.
ecosystem.
Yeah, I'm a little animal in that damn ecosystem.
Yeah.
God damn, man. I mean, I hate this thing so much.
Your
it
cell phone?
Sucks so much ass. It can't do the most basic thing.
Like what?
I'm constantly missing calls. My ringer is different from like the volume thing, so I can't hear it when it does ring.
Maybe it's the videos you're downloading on it.
Maybe you're right. It's all those weird videos I've been trying to show you.
Because mine's fine. I don't download weird videos.
Yeah. Well, and then like always, it's still just the most basic shit. It just doesn't. I don't know. It can't even take good pictures anymore. It's always something, man. I'm turning into a damn grandpa, and you know what? I look forward to it. I'm tired.
What's funny? There's a weird Gen Z thing happening where they have some weird boomerish tendencies. I went to.
Oh yeah, they can't Google.
I went to the MJ Lennerman concert last night, and
everybody was there except for me. What venue? Palladium?
No, it was at the Shrine.
Ooh,
but
that's a big
full
one.
blown Zoomer just tries to videotape with flash on. It doesn't even realize it's on. Everyone's like, "Oh, dude." You guys got to figure it out, all right?
Kill him.
Honestly, you guys are iPad kids. You can't figure out how to turn the dang flash off.
Well, he's used to watching Coco Melon on MJ Lennerman. Like he's not bald. I like this. The Trump empire. He's such a good bullshitter. You would think that the Trump empire is the biggest thing in the world. It's really not that big. The Trump Organization, real estate holdings valued at about $1.5 billion, licensing and branding deals, $200 million. The DJT ticker symbol, that one's got a $6 billion market cap. World Liberty Financial Holdings, the crypto thing, $1 billion estimated valuation. Hospitality and golf resorts, $500 million plus in assets. I mean, they're really only a few $billion.
It really does feel like small potatoes compared to these other ones.
Yeah.
But that's probably why they're, doing pump and dump schemes with their coins and their.
Don't you miss when pumping and dumping was just something you did in the privacy of your own bedroom when mom and dad weren't home?
Are you talking about using breast pumping or?
I don't know, man. Whatever you want it to be. At this point, it's Friday. Here's a question for you, my esteemed colleague.
It is always fun at the airport. It's a good bit. You walk. You say, you mind if I pop in the Mamava real quick?
The Mamava?
That's the
breast pumping unit?
Breastfeeding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
Who do you want to be your overlord?
It's a good question.
If you had to choose between Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Ellison,
or
Elon Musk.
It's a good question. They're all
I'm going to go with Larry Ellison just because I don't know enough about him.
I find him scary.
Two.
I think I've seen him say some particular, his vision for the future.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen
Cops
him
have AI.
Yeah, I've seen him
There's
talking
AI
about
everywhere.
a just complete surveillance state. I think that definitely scares me. Elon Musk is just, I don't know. He's a little bit more incomprehensible. Zuck scares me because I think he's a bit more opportunistic. You know what I mean? I think he seems like he's less evil, but he's kind of like,
he loves the shareholders.
he's kind of riding the wave.
Yeah.
And I think
This is good.
we don't quite realize how cold and calculating he is.
Yeah.
And he's really navigated quite a few, you know, I feel like people have counted him out multiple times. Cambridge Analytica, you know, all this stuff. And he's really just, he's pivoted many times. They're all scary in their own ways. But maybe I would take Zuck because he does ride the wave. If we could control the wave.
Yeah, I suppose I would take Zuck too because he seems to be at least the most grounded. Not like because of a generational thing, but I don't know. He does seem to have at least some goodness in him. I think. I would hope. I don't know. These guys are so beyond connected to any kind of normal reality.
Right.
It's just.
I do think though, all right, I walk into a bar and it's like gun to your head, you have to just go up and talk to one of them. It's like I'd probably pick Zuck. He seems like
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Who would you rather like sit across from?
Not that I'd want to sit across him, but
yeah.
Larry Ellison and Elon Musk.
Who would you rather tie up and torture you?
They're torturing me?
Yeah, they're torturing you.
Oof, that's a good question.
I'd probably go with Zuck too. Okay, I'm going to tickle you with a feather.
He does weirdly feel like he has
Laughing
the most,
can be pain.
yeah. He does weirdly feel like he has the most humanity.
Elon Musk would for sure do like nipple clamps and nipple and ball stuff.
Larry
Larry Ellison would just set you on fire.
He seems like he'd take it very seriously. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I have to cause this man as much pain as
Yeah.
possible. Okay.
Okay. Teeth hurt. Let's start with the teeth.
Yeah. He'd be laser focused.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would, what's that dumb thing people were saying just a couple months ago?
Laser focus.
He understood the
assignment?
assignment. Yeah.
Yeah. He's locked in.
Me getting tortured by Larry Ellison. He really understood the assignment.
Oh God, man. All right. Let's see. What do we got? We got Scott Bessent. I don't know, man. There's been a lot of chatter about him being a little bit of a badass and like.
I do really enjoy these stories when they come out with
about him being gay, big gay guy.
No, just all the fighting and stuff
Yeah.
with Will Polt.
Oh, I fucking can't stand that guy.
Anytime there's some cat fights going on that the Wall Street Journal gets some reporting on, in some cabinet meeting.
Yeah,
it's hard to not get a little like.
He apparently threatened to fight Bill Polt. Polt?
I don't know. I say Polt, but it could be.
He's such a piece of shit, man. He's constantly tweeting. Do your job, man. Get off of Twitter. Every time I refresh the shit, there's a tweet from him talking about Lisa Cook or mortgage fraud. Don't give me this act like you actually care about mortgage fraud. They don't.
They don't care.
They don't care
they
about
don't care
anything.
about any fraud. They don't care about anything but punishing their enemies.
So, for those who don't know, Scott Bessent is our gay, married with 2 children Treasury Secretary, and he's probably the most important person right now for kind of keeping things on track.
Wasn't that a sitcom in 1998? Our gay, married with 2 children Secretary Treasury.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was on ABC Family. I mean, he doesn't. I like that he doesn't seem to take bullshit from anybody. He seems to kind of care about things and have some semblance of, I wouldn't call it a conscience, but an ability to actually want to get things done and do them the right way so as not to endanger the entire economy and thus the world. But he also he plays the politics game because he kind of has to. He seems to be one of the only people who's able to like tell Donald Trump what he needs to hear and does it in such a way where it doesn't end up getting him fired.
Yeah, but he's also towing the line. He
sure.
He knows the stakes, and you got to go along to get along.
Yeah, he also is the one who famously, allegedly, went toe to toe with Elon Musk and like pushed him up against a wall or something. It was reported on May 31st. There was an Oval Office confrontation wherein he said, "You promised us $1 trillion in cuts, and now you're at like $100 billion, and nobody can find anything. What are you doing?" I mean, man, yeah, he's wild.
Yeah,
he used to work for George Soros. In 1992, Forbes described him as a protege of George Soros.
It is all. He's the first openly gay Treasury Secretary. It is always funny when we get our the progressive wing gets what they wanted, but it's a bit of a monkey's paw.
Yeah,
I swear the first female president's going to be like Condoleezza Rice or something.
Oh my god, I forgot she even exists.
And people are going to be like, "We did it. We elected a black woman."
Yeah. What's always wild is these gay conservative guys. It's just got to be. I mean, what's his name was talking about how he Dave Rubin was talking about how he has dinner with like Ben Shapiro, who openly is against gay marriage. He would have dinner with Charlie Kirk, and it's like, just because you feel comfortable in those situations, doesn't it bother you to know that this guy sitting across from you is like, I fundamentally think that what you are doing is evil, and your entire lifestyle is evil, and will land you in hell.
I know. It's
say whatever you want that it makes you, oh yeah, he's nice and treats me well. Same thing with fucking
when there's footage of him talking about how God said gay men should be stoned to death, and you're just sitting across.
It's the word of the Bible.
We just, we got the same fiscal policy. We get along.
Whereas you got in this administration, J.D. Vance, Secretary of Defense Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, Pam Bondi, the Eternal General. They all oppose same-sex marriage. It's like 2025.
Bondi called it a serious public harm in 2014.
Yeah, so it's got to be awkward in some of those cabinet meetings and whatnot.
I kind of am, people can do whatever they want, but anytime you see those, I'm a black conservative creator, and then you have to go to events with Charlie Kirk, who obviously a lot of footage is surfacing now of him being like, yes, black women's brains are not as effective, and you're just like, you gotta go up on stage with that guy.
Hey, thanks, Charlie. Anyway, oh man, all right, let's shift gears here. Well, not really. We're still talking about the markets and stuff. We had, of course, data is not trending favorably. Young people are more down and out about. There was a thing that came out, I think, just today that people under 30 are more pessimistic than ever. Inflation data is
ticking up, and those what was it, the 18 to 26 or 28 unemployment rate
is up. The job revision reported this week 1 million less jobs than initially reported, suggesting the labor market is in much worse shape.
And the sentiment I see just on Twitter and Reddit and things, it seems like just an absolute nightmare job market right now.
Oh, we saw that thing where it's like people are using AI to apply to jobs.
Oh, dude.
And then the AI,
it's an article in the Atlantic. It's basically this. Yeah, people are applying using AI. The recruiters are using AI to cull through the things, and just no one is even getting contacted or hired.
Yeah.
It's just a weird.
Jesus Christ.
They're just all firing stuff off into an oblivion.
Hey, but at least the stock market is up at all-time highs. At least Larry Ellison made $100 billion more.
Yeah, that's
at
good.
least your boomer neighbors are watching their 401ks just tick ever higher.
While they fight for property tax to be abolished.
Jesus Christ, man.
That is, honestly, it's not left versus right. It's honestly, I think.
Big versus small, rich versus poor.
Honestly, I think a lot of it is old versus young. I think older Americans just have no idea, and they cannot fathom what the younger generation is going through.
Yeah.
I think it's very difficult for them to even understand it.
Yeah. Well, we've got potential rate cuts next week, and my prediction is no matter what, the market's going to go up. So enjoy it. And we're probably going to go up into the end of the year. And then as people then start to clamor over, well, we're probably going to go down in January then. It's just going to keep going up. The only thing that's going to take down this fucking market is a black swan event. That's it.
The only thing that could take down this market is you betting
on it going up, buying calls.
Yes.
Yeah. I have plenty of calls. I'm plenty long. It's just, it just doesn't fucking stop. It just doesn't relent. And it pisses me off because my whole thing used to be, boy, I can't wait to make a lot of money and then buy into SPY and just like retire. And it's like, oh, cool. The higher it goes, the higher I'm going to have to buy in, and the lower my dividend's going to be, and the more money I'm going to need in order to buy in the first place. So I got to keep fucking trading until I get to that goddamn point. It's fucking shit, man.
He'll get there, folks. He'll get there.
Anyway, huge shout out to Eric Jackson. I was dead wrong, man. Eric Jackson, the open door guy. They got exactly.
Wait, you were talking about it before though. Did Drake tweet?
Eric Jackson tweeted that Drake's team contacted him and they're like, "Yo, this is cool. This is kind of interesting." So, but I'm such an idiot. The former founder of Open Door, Keith Rabois, was basically dropping hints that he was going to get added to the board of directors. And I had already sold most of my shares. And sure enough, news comes out. Not only do they've got a really, really, really impressive new CEO. This guy, Kaz Najadian. That's close enough. Kaz Najadian.
I like it.
He is I believe he's the former COO of Shopify. He was there for like 8 years, something like that. I'm probably getting it wrong. But then, yeah, two of the co-founders were added to, wow, I just saw this headline that Open Door chair, he's now the chairman of the board, Keith Rabois, plans massive layoffs. So they're going in there and they're trying to turn the company around, which is exactly what all these Open Door holders are wanting. So,
and if Drake gets in,
oh god,
there's no telling where this
Drizzy Drake gets in.
If Drizzy Drake gets in, though, he's the curse. I mean, that's the
he sucks ass.
People talk about his the bets he places on sports. He's kind of he's a curse.
Sucks, yeah.
I mean, I think it was last year he bet on Yannick Sinner to lose. Yannick Sinner won the U.S. Open. This year he bet on Yannick Sinner to win. Yannick Sinner loses. It's I was so pissed when I saw the tweet that Drake. I think he put $300,000 on Yannick Sinner. And I was like, there it goes.
$300,000.
Sinner's out.
Jesus,
Sinner's
Christ.
not winning.
That's like
Drake. Stay away from my tennis players.
Yeah.
Stay away from those young women too, Drake. You freak.
What else was there? Then there was, of course, QMMM, and part of the reason why they popped is they announced a treasury strategy where I think they were going to buy $100 million of I don't know which crypto. It might have been Solana or Bitcoin or even it was some Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin's been ripping, which just, I mean, it's just isn't everybody tired? Isn't everybody tired of this bullshit?
This is the new economy. Man? This is what it is now.
I mean, it's just, ugh.
You know things are good when ETH is back at all-time highs, baby.
We also had Klarna IPO this week. The buy now, pay later, Klarna. The Winklevoss brothers had an IPO today.
That whole story came and went. The people putting burritos on layaway, and
I mean, it's still out there, man. Affirms,
but I thought people were like defaulting at massive.
Oh yeah.
You know,
defaulting on their burritos.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing was like that they've got more people in debt traps here. It seems.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is any of this shit ever going to matter as long as I think that's where we're headed, is this bifurcation whereby the rest, the majority of Americans are going to be living either in poverty or on the brink of poverty, while the stock market just does not reflect that.
I think that's kind of where we're at. It seems like I would say it's somewhere between 60 and 70% of the country is just going to become some kind of underclass, and maybe 35 to 30% will subsist just fine.
That guy wasted his I'm not going to say it. You know where I was going to go. Yeah. It's funny. We get it.
It's something I've stopped myself saying
we didn't say
multiple
anything.
times over the last 2.5 hours or whatever.
Anyway, you know what I'm glad I didn't short was this OBRS, which just earlier this week, the ticker symbol was OCTO, a WorldCoin treasury stock. Dan Ives was in it, and Tom Lee apparently bought Tom Lee.
Tom Lee's doing great.
Tom Lee bought into this thing with a few $1 million or like 16 million or something, and it just fucking blew up. You know what I'm watching? I am watching a few more of these Chinese names. In fact, one is jumping right now at after hours. Well, not that much. I don't want to mention that, but well, because I don't want to pump my own shit.
Right.
But the Winklevoss twins, they have their
hats off to the Winklevoss twins.
Yeah.
We love you.
They're huge guys.
Keep playing in your cool cover band.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing because it's rocking.
Yeah. They have their crypto exchange Gemini, ticker symbol GEMI, priced their IPO at $28 a share. It was up 18% today.
On first day of trading.
Yeah, and then we had this. What is the thing with the Apple Air, the iPhone Air? Anyway, what's the deal? Is it thinner? Is it? Well, this. You guys, hey, folks, you see this new Apple iPhone? They're coming out. Yeah, of course. Tim Apple coming out with a new iPhone. They're calling it the iPhone Air. Yeah. Apparently, they were giving the other iPhone Ozempic.
Really nice.
Of course.
But that's basically all. It's going to be a thinner, smaller iPhone. It's going to be lighter. I don't know why you would want it. I don't know how it would. If this is too large for you, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it's too heavy for you, I don't know what to tell you.
Weights.
I'm surprised they didn't go with the Fold. It does seem like other companies are having good success with the Fold. That seems like a way better.
Because Apple is allergic to making cool shit.
That seems like a way better innovation than just being like, it's really thin now and the battery sucks.
No, this is better because the battery sucks more.
No, it's just as long and it's going to be just as hard to fit in your pocket, but the battery does suck.
And the camera still sucks. And also, when you go to play voicemails, like when someone calls you and leaves a voicemail, it's going to be really, really, really difficult to actually play the voicemail. You're going to hit play and you're going to think, oh, I didn't hit the speaker button so I can listen to it on speaker. But it's going to be, you got to hold it up to your ear. But when you put it up to your ear, it's going to, for some reason, stop playing the voicemail
Now
message.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It is so annoying.
Nobody uses this fucking
and then you're
thing.
like, okay, it just says raise to listen, and then you put it up, and then you're like nothing, and then you put it down at like half plays, and you put it, and you're like, it just is
voice memos. It's like, is this going to disappear? Do I have to hit keep?
Yeah,
you can't speed it up for some reason. You can't scroll along a timeline on it.
I am very curious how I am very curious how well those latest AirPods work though with that translation technology.
Yeah.
That's obviously, I watched the demo, and if it can do that, that's very impressive. If it can in real time.
I don't like the inverse of it where
I know,
you've got to
when they
like
started
show,
I was like, come on,
look it,
yeah,
read the Spanish,
of
listen
course,
to my phone.
If we both had AirPods in, then I guess you wouldn't have to do it. We could just talk normally, and it would.
Oh, sure.
I don't know. It's basically the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy thing. You put the fish in your ear, and it just can understand any language.
Yeah.
Across the known universe. But yeah, I'm very curious how that works. I'd like to see Marquez Brownlee.
Oh yeah.
Do a tutorial. I'd like to see how that works.
Yeah.
I'm a bit skeptical.
Well, wrapping it up, we got to give a huge shout out to Tim Moore, the congressman who apparently is betting on a small market pullback via a $250,000 position in the 3X Bear small cap ETF, ticker symbol TZA. I hope you like losing money, Tim Moore, because you are going to. Yeah, that's a guy who likes to lose money. This doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything. It's not going to amount to anything.
Well, sir, I bought $250,000 worth of 3X Bear small cap ETF TZA, and I love Donald Trump. So,
and I know exactly who this last link is. It's going to be what's his name? Pull it up. This history says we are still early in the bull market. That's how it always works. Just when you feel like the market can't go up anymore, this Ryan Dietrich, gotta love him. Every time. This bull market is actually still young. This is still a rather young bull market, and history would say that there is likely many more years left. The past 50 years had 5 bulls get past their second birthday, and the average was 8 years. The shortest was 5 years. Yeah, it's just he didn't. I'm not hating on him at all because I think he's great. But every time I'm like, I gotta buy some puts. he, like clockwork, puts out a post being like, actually, when bull markets are, when September's been an up month, odds are the next month is going to be up too. And when a year starts out, blah, 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 the next year is going to be up too. And the year after that. And it's just like, cool. Congratulations to Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and all these pieces of shit.
Don't forget Larry Ellison.
And Larry Ellison.
Congratulations.
And I have nothing to complain about because I'm trading very well this year, but I'm just pissed off that I sold so many stupid things. I sold Reddit at $176 a share. It's at like $260 now. I sold a couple of these stupid crypto mining stocks like 300% ago. Hate myself. Sucks ass, man. Sucks, man. I got paper hands.
You do have
Don't
paper
hold
hands.
a lighter near me or I'll catch on fire.
You really will. Your hands will be up in flames.
Man, I wish I had diamonds for hands.
I can't believe you sold your dad's Oracle.
I mean, this was like 15 years ago.
Your dad looking down from heaven. No,
Ben, what
not
are you
the
doing?
Oracle.
Would you stop jerking off?
That was you and your brother's lifeline.
God, I'm trying to send you a message. He's jerking off again.
Stop
No.
jerking off and buy Oracle.
Yeah. That was let's see when that was. What was Oracle's price in 2011? I'm going to put on the weekly chart and I'm going to zoom all the way out.
And we're about to see Ben feel really bad.
It was about $25. Let's call it $25. And today it's 10x over 15 years. So give me a break.
Give him a break.
Give me a break.
Who could have known?
All right, everybody. Let's see. What are our predictions for next week, huh? Market go up. That's my prediction for next week.
Your predictions market go up?
Yep. That's what it does.
I mean,
That's what the market does.
It seems.
No, it's not pre-recorded, Trevor Fernando. We are literally live right now.
Do you think that guy just got scared?
I don't know.
Trevor, did you just get scared?
I see where you live. I love Tom Lee. He confused the hell out of the media when he's being interviewed, but he's always right. Yeah. It's easy to be right when you just go on and go, actually, the market's just going to keep going up. Watch, I can do Tom Lee's job. I'll do it right now. Actually, Emil, I predict that the S&P is going to go to 7,000 before it goes back down to 5,000. Just keep doing that over and over and over, and you're going to be right.
And I'm the media. I'm so confused right now.
Ben Kahn says that the S&P is actually going to go to 7,000. He must be a genius.
He must be.
Yeah, it's really not that fucking hard.
Tom Lee.
Tom Lee, get on the show, bitch. No, I love you, Tom Lee. You made me a lot of money with BitMine. So, all right. God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and God bless the stock market. We love you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Thanks
Have
for tuning
weekend.
in.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the weekend rip.